everybody, I'm Kate.
And I'm Jesse.
And welcome to Bad Movie Party, a show where we watch all the terrible movies so you don't have to. So for today's movie, we're watching CYBERBULLY, my personal favorite terrible film that I've made everybody watch like 10 times. It's about a young girl that gets a new computer for her birthday, and everything goes horribly wrong from there.
Taylor Hillridge had everything.
See you later.
Bye.
Until her online life crashed into her real life.
Somebody figured out my password, they hacked my profile.
So in the movie, their social media platform is called Clicksters, and it's where everything gets a little bit shitty for the main chick, and every single character in this movie is terrible. Her friends are terrible, her family's terrible, the bullies are terrible, everyone's fucking terrible. So her friends, she's got two girls, she's got the cute,
Racially ambiguous.
yeah, racially ambiguous girl, and then she's got the Duff.
Every friend has one.
Yeah,
Every friend group.
yeah, every friend group has a Duff. Her two friends at first are really supportive of her because, you know, she gets online, she starts a Clicksters account. They're all supportive, like, you've got to put what kind of panties you're wearing in your Clicksters account.
You can't say white.
Yeah, you can't say you're wearing white panties. I put black panties.
Just say you wear pink panties. You get so many messages.
I know, I just put that I'm wearing no panties.
I've never heard of panties.
Yeah, what are panties?
What's the point of answering these questions if they're all untrue?
Fine. Tell everybody about your virginal white undies.
They're not all white.
No, but you're not gonna get cute guys talking to you. You'd be surprised how many guys ask me about my black underwear.
What?
Now do you get it?
Okay, all right.
And then the high school has like a big chat. It's like a chat wall.
Yeah, they've
or
got like a
something.
chat, like it's kind of like the AOL chat.
Except everyone in their high school goes on it, which is lame. And they're all like, yeah, I'll spank you.
Oh yeah, one person keeps asking over and over who's horny? Who's horny? And like, I'd be like, me. Her closest friend, I don't know anyone's name in the movie. I never learned anybody's name in any movie we've ever watched.
I immediately forget when people tell me their names.
Everybody. So I call her the Duff. She's the designated ugly fat friend. So she's terrible, because first of all, she gets super pissed off, because the main character has a crush on the hot guy at the high school.
The hot guy.
He's not hot. So the Duff basically got dumped by some dude. Like, she slept with him and he dumped her. So she's super salty about her best friend having any sort of relationship with any guy ever in the history of the universe.
Wait, hang on, don't drop me off first.
Why? We always go to the mall on Friday.
I want to go home and see if Scott goes online.
Okay, you're now officially pathetic.
So when the main chick, I don't know, Haley Joe Osment's sister, let's just call her that, when she starts going after this, oh God, what should we even call him? He's so ugly. Oh, let's call him Chad.
Chad?
He just looks like a Chad.
He's a Chad.
He probably plays like lacrosse. So she's totally in love with Chad, and she gets on Clicksters and they're chatting and whatever. And the Duff gets super jealous about it. So what does the Duff do?
The Duff creates a fake Clickster profile so that she can catfish her best friend.
Yeah, who hasn't catfished their best friend? Because I do it to Jesse all the fucking time.
Huh. No, it's a friend request from some guy named James. Whoa, Cheyenne, this guy's like totally gorgeous.
So she starts catfishing her best friend, and she's some dreamy guy who writes poetry or whatever. And then I guess she gets super salty because Haley Joe Osment's sister ends up flaking on them going to the mall so she can go home and chat with Chad on Clicksters. So what does the Duff do? She goes on her Clickster profile and is like, we slept together and you gave me the clap. Okay, so that's where everything starts going spiraling downhill from there. So the bullies in the movie,
Who are not pretty.
yeah, if they were in my high school, they would not have been the popular girls because they didn't wear any fucking makeup, and they weren't cute, they weren't funny, they weren't witty, and they weren't particularly like that mean.
what was the main bully's name?
Lindsay.
Lindsay.
I remember her name was Lindsay because I actually knew a bitch named Lindsay growing up.
And Lindsay Love always seemed to be right on the spot when something happened so that she could add her own 2 cents.
Yeah, Lindsay called the main girls like Lardo and Dogface. Okay, so we're going to go over the cyberbullying things that were actually said to Haley Joel Osment's sister and like how they weren't really too terrible. So let me see. I'm gonna say some to Jesse and let's see how he responds. Jesse, you're too gay to live.
Yes!
How many guys did you sleep with?
10, including your dad.
I sit behind you in algebra and you smell weird. See, the other terrible people, the popular guy in the movie was also absolutely terrible. There was a point where he like flirts with her by getting her a pack of ketchup.
Hey, can I get you ketchup? And he comes back with 1 packet of
One packet of ketchup. It's like, do you see my like bucket of French fries in front of you?
I need like 30. Can
Yeah.
you go back?
Ketchup?
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Yeah, he's terrible. And he invites her to prom and then like uninvites her to prom.
Listen, Taylor. My mom pissed me off last night and said I have to go with Marty Fox. Her mom's best friends with my mom, and yeah.
So the big climactic part of the movie, Lindsay makes a video. First of all, she prints out this big cutout of Haley Joel Osment's sister's face, which like I would be super flattered by it. I'd be like, oh my God, you went to like those aren't cheap to make. She went and got a big mask made of her face, and they did a video of her pregnant and a prostitute, which is like, that's so nice. Like she took time out of her day to go to Office Depot, printed out this mask,
Wrote a script.
developed
character.
did a character development.
Shoots, reshoots.
You know that took some time out of her day to do that.
I'm Taylor Hillridge. Want to have a good time? $5, all it takes.
So they post this video online, and then Haley Joel Osment's sister's like, all right, I'm just gonna kill myself.
So that's it, I guess.
We're gonna do our dramatic reenactment of the best suicide scene in any movie in history.
Hello? Haley Joel Osment's sister's mom? This is the Duff. Something's up with Haley Joel Osment's sister and I can't get a hold of her. I'm trying to call her and she just won't answer. I think there's something wrong with her. Cool. Haley Joel Osment's sister, what are you doing? No!
I can't get the camera! Girl! I have a hangover.
Oh.
So after she attempts suicide and ends up in the hospital, she gets to go back to school and show up all of her bad bully enemies. Be like, fuck you guys. And how she does it is in the cafeteria. She goes up to the bully and she's like, hey, words hurt and you're mean. And like the whole cafeteria is like, somebody said it.
It's true, you're unpleasant.
Somebody said it.
Get out of my face, losers.
And that was the end of the movie.
She goes, whatever.
Oh, and she ends up going back out with Chad, which like, I don't know why. He sucked. He really sucked.
So all of the characters in the movie responded very poorly, in our opinion, of how you would react to being bullied. So this is how we would do it.
1, you know, Lindsay, the bully in it, fuck her dad.
Be the stepmom.
Be the stepmom. Move in, fuck her dad, marry him, send her off to boarding school, have his money. The next way to get back at her is you find out that Lindsay's mother has died. So Jesse, how would you do? Like, how would you respond to that?
I would dig up her mother and throw her through the window. There's your mom, bitch.
The third way to get back at everybody is to literally sleep with everyone and give everybody the clap. That way, when they say, huh, ew, gross, you've got the clap, you're like, yeah, you do too, gross.
So does your dad.
Yeah, oh yeah, and the dad too, since you're fucking him.
And the corpse of your mother.
And yeah, and if fuck your mom's corpse.
She has the clap as well too, though.
So that was it for cyberbully. My personal rating for it on a scale of 1 to being backtraced by the cyber police, I give this one a you done goofed.
And for me, I liked the movie. I didn't think it was great, but nothing ever is. I'm never satisfied. So I'm gonna give it 4 jelly donuts out of 5. Today's episode of Bad Movie Party was sponsored by Squirt.
That ain't pee, that's squirt. As always, I'm Kate.
And I'm Jesse.
And thanks for watching Bad Movie Party. And please leave your cyberbullying comment below.